Growing up, I was raised a straight white male, and that was the way I was raised was the only option. I always felt uncomfortable in that role. I always felt uncomfortable being male, obviously. And I realized from very, very young that I was feminine, and I identified as a woman even though I couldn't accept it. So that led me down a road of feeling that I was always sinning because of who I was. My gender was very much based in my religion. Because I felt that I couldn't even investigate my gender, I very much was in the idea of repent for sinning and then sinning by being myself and then feeling guilty about it. It's very much that culture of guilt that the church breeds. I attended Oral Roberts University for 5 years. The culture of ORU was very much one of isolation and reinforcement of your beliefs. The idea was to surround you with people who believed the same way as you did or very similarly, and to reinforce it in every way they could. To isolate you from the things that they felt were inappropriate. They isolated the internet to block certain web pages in your dorm room. They removed certain channels from the cable they provided. For instance, MTV was not allowed. Spike TV was not allowed. It was just very much an isolated culture to keep you in this bubble. When I became an atheist, I started looking within probably 3 or 4 months into my gender identity. Went to see a therapist about it and knew within 6 months of coming out as an atheist that I was trans and that I was female, and really accepting myself for the first time in my life. And the relief of that was inexplainable. I can't even describe how much of a relief and how much joy it has brought to finally accept myself and be myself. Recovering from religion was the first kind of environment where I wasn't surrounded by Christians. It was the first environment where I get to truly meet other people who have gone down similar roads or who are investigating going down similar roads of whether it's disbelief or change in belief or just recovering from damages from religion. Specifically, the Tulsa chapter was there for me when I came out to my family as an atheist, as well as during my transition. Rhonda Doral, who was the facilitator at the time and still is, has been a huge support, and both the organization and her have been tremendous. I didn't have to walk it by myself.